Hey everybody, this is Dan Lutz. I'm going to talk to you today about melodic bass playing using major and minor scales. So really quickly, we're just going to review the major scale. I like to use a fingering pattern that goes across the neck. So the names of the fingers are 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. It's one finger per fret. So it's a good exercise if you're not used to stretching your hand to do this exercise. It's 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. Just one octave. Play it anywhere on the bass, and it's a major scale. And you go back down. So that's a major scale, and that's a major scale shape. A minor scale, technically Aeolian mode, is start on the same note but use your first finger this time, and the fingering pattern is this: 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3. That is an Aeolian mode. It's a lowered 3, 6, and 7 in a scale, but it's also just it's also one of the minor scales you can use. So how do we incorporate these shapes into a bass line? Well, let's say we're playing some sort of like pseudo-funk groove in, let's say G. We'll stay in G. Instead of just playing one note, you can take that third, if it's major, or third, minor third shape, and really sort of create a more interesting bass line. So let's just say that the bass line is this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Okay, so there's your basic little groove. Now, if it's major and you want to sort of embellish a little bit more melodically, you can use any of this shape in a musical way to kind of embellish that groove. So let's check it out and see what I come up with. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I was just using the third, and I did the fifth, but it's all this shape. And I went down to low E, which is also in that scale. Now, let's do the same groove, but let's try it with a minor shape and see what I come up with. Here's the original: 3, 4. Okay, now if it's minor, I'll try and incorporate this shape that we did and see how this sounds. 2, 3, 4. Now you can see how it just starts to, depending on how you choose and what notes you choose, you can really make a simple bass line just a little bit more melodic. The trick is, don't overuse it. You have to really take your first role as a bass player, which is support. Not you don't want to get in the way too much. You want to, especially if you're just in the rhythm section, keep it simple. But using major thirds and minor thirds in your bass lines are really going to help you sort of phrase and bring out the melodic side of your playing that can be really, really tasty if used sparingly. So good luck with that, and we'll talk soon.